Hey everyone, I have another recipe idea for you. This one is green beans and potatoes with some smoked turkey necks. Perfect for this Thanksgiving holiday season. So see how I get this put together. Your family will enjoy. So our recipe starts with a 10 to 12 of the small potatoes. I have 2 bags of the green beans that are fine, the fine green beans you get from your frozen section. I said this is simple, easy. I have our smoked turkey necks. I have my frozen bell peppers and onions that are already chopped, slap your mama Cajun seasoning, some better than bouillon vegetable seasoning, hickory smoked salt, minced garlic, and a half a stick of unsalted butter. We want to kind of control our salt content. So this is the perfect dish. And this is going to be so simple when you don't want to use the fresh green beans. Now, if you want to, I will not stop you. And of course, we need some ground black pepper. So I'm going to begin by cooking my smoked turkey necks. I'm going to let them boil for about a good hour to an hour and a half. And to this, I'm going to add my seasoned vegetable broth, or my better than vegetable broth here, or bouillon base. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon to this, and this is going to all boil and cook together for, like I said, about a good hour. While this is cooking, we're going to cook this covered. While this is cooking, we're going to get our potatoes together. Now these, like I said, were pre-washed, and you want to just kind of cut them into good large bite-sized pieces. And you can use as many potatoes or as little potatoes as you want. And we're just going to go ahead and sit these to the side and cover them in cold water so that way they do not turn brown. And you can see that the smoked turkey necks came to a nice boil. Now we're going to get our oil together. Now I'm starting with our bell peppers. Now, when you saw the smoked turkey, they had been cooking for about a good hour and 20 minutes. So this is when you begin your other portion of your vegetable process. We're going to fry these up with a little bit of minced garlic and our bell peppers and our onions that were frozen. You can use fresh, but this is just to kind of help cut on time. Or while your meat is boiling, you can cut up all your vegetables. But I didn't feel like doing all of that. We are going to go ahead and add our salt to our potatoes, and we're going to just stir and saute them a little bit. And we're going to let these cook for about a good 7 to 10 minutes. And once they are cooked for about half the time, then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. They are going to cook covered, and then we will add our green beans to this. We don't want them to cook too much because we want them to absorb the flavor of that smoked turkey when we add them. So I'm adding both bags of our green beans, and you can see how skinny these are. These give that reminder of, make it seem like you're using fresh, but they are frozen. And like I said, these are the fine green beans. You can use whatever green beans you like, but I kind of like the fine ones for that fresh look. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix this all together really well. And then after I mix these up, I'm going to add the rest of my seasonings and spices to this. So you can see I'm adding my half a stick of unsalted butter. I'm going to add my Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. This is the low sodium kind. You can use the regular if you like. And I'm also going to add my go-to for a lot of my vegetables and stuff, like greens or my cabbage. my hickory smoked hickory salt, whatever you want to call it. It is so good when it goes to and it's added to your green beans. So I'm adding my smoked turkey necks and the broth to this, and I'm going to mix this up and make sure that the smoked turkey necks is completely covered, because we want this to finish cooking in the pot with those green beans and potatoes. It's going to give it such good flavors to this. Now you can fry up some bacon if you like. I was planning to use some smoked turkey bacon or smoked beef bacon, but I didn't feel like going through all of that. But it is an option. And I'm just going to let this cook covered for an additional 45 minutes, and these are going to be so delicious. These smoked turkey necks is just going to infuse into those green beans and potatoes all the way. So I'm going to cover this and let this finish cooking. And when you come back to it after 45 minutes, this is what it looks like. Some of the meat has already began coming off of the bone. And that's how you know your smoked turkey is done. Your green beans are done. Your potatoes are done. This is perfect. It is great to have next to your dressing, your other dishes that you're planning to have for Thanksgiving. So if you like this recipe, please click like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you would like to try it as well. Thank you for watching. God bless. And you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok.